What is ad blocking and how can it make your life a lot easier online? Today I'm going to show you how to use an ad blocker in Google Chrome, and the same technique works in Firefox, Edge, whichever browser you want to use. Once you have the ad blocking installed, there is one little caveat for you to be aware of, and that is it will break some sites. So if you want to start using an ad blocker, it works great for a majority of sites, but every once in a while you'll find a site that you want to use and it just breaks. So you need to know how to disable the ad blocker, and I'm going to cover that too in this video. Here's my desktop. I'm going to launch my copy of Google Chrome. So what is an ad blocker? An ad blocker goes through and figures out where the ads are on the page and hides them. It might leave the blank spot there. It might remove that area altogether. I'm going to show you a couple of sites that I bookmarked that are just terrible with ads. And ads are a necessary evil on the internet. If you want to use sites, they have to have some way to pay for them. So sites that you really get something out of, turn off the ad blocker for those sites. But some sites, this first one here, now watch the ads load in. They're still loading. So you got this ad at the top. You got this ad right here. You got this ad down here. This over here, I don't know if this is an ad or not, but I'm going to say it is. And it just makes it, and there's an ad over there. This site, it gets really hard to use with all these ads. And especially when you are using these with your students, they have a tough time differentiating between what is an ad and what is the content from the website. Now, a lot of them will say, hey, this is an advertisement, but students will miss that. And when you go to their forums, every other post is an ad. And yes, it gets really bad. We can go to CNET News, and it's not as bad, but their ads blend in with the content even more. This all at the top, it does say advertisement here on the right, but this is all an ad. And as we scroll down through it, there's an ad there. But some of these looks like articles, but they're really ads. So those are some bad examples of what the ad block does to, what the ads do to the website. So we want to get rid of them. The one we're going to use is uBlock Origin. And I'm going to have a link to it down in the description. We're going to add this to Chrome. Now remember, I'm going to hit add extension and it'll pop up here for a second. There it is. It's been added, but as soon as I close this, it goes away. If you watch any of my other videos, I make this comment every single time. You have to click on the puzzle piece and find it on the list and pin it so you can get to it again. So there, uBlock Origin is now installed. Let's go look at Boing Boing now. And look, it's loaded. It's not loading crap up all the time. It's done. I can scroll down through this and you notice all those ads are gone. I get spoiled because I have an ad blocker installed on all of my browsers, and when I'm helping a teacher, the ads just keep coming, and I just don't know how you work on the internet with all the ads. And if I go into there's no ads on the website, and if I go to the comments, the forum here, there's no ads. It's just the comments. Now, yes, I am taking revenue away from the site. If I want to support the site, I'm going to leave the ad blocker on. I'm going to show you how to change that in a second. When I go to CNET News, now you notice that whole bar at the top is gone. And that other ad over here that was for a movie, that's gone now too. And I only have content. Now, this has so much stuff going on. It's really, I don't like the design, but that's a story for another day. Another advantage of uBlock Origin is, well, and once it's installed, it blocked 36 items on this page, which is just amazing. Another advantage of it, here I'm going to Well, we're going to go to look at a video on YouTube. The video immediately starts playing. There was no ad in front of it. uBlock Origin will take care of ads in front of YouTube videos too. So let's turn it off. So to turn off uBlock Origin, you just have to click on the icon and hit the big power button. And now it'll be off for YouTube all the time. And now see, I get an ad because uBlock Origin is off. You notice it's gray. I can skip the ad. But if uBlock Origin, if I turn it on for YouTube, the video starts immediately playing and there's no ads. So that's really, really nice. So let's look at some of the settings. So if you're on a site that doesn't work, it might detect an ad blocker and say, hey, you need to disable your ad blocker, or just things won't work correctly on the website. It might be something weird and you think something's wrong with your computer. If you install an ad blocker, be sure you disable it before you notify your tech department saying, hey, there's something wrong with this website. Because I don't want a bunch of angry tech coordinators yelling at me for you installing this and then it breaking stuff. So be sure you know to turn it off, just click on it and click the off. If I right click on it, I can go to the options for uBlock Origin. I never go into the settings. You probably will not need to do this, but there are some things in here and you can have different filters, and here's your my filters if I had blocked lists and all this. Don't worry about the options. It's there if you really want to up your ad blocking game. I've never had a reason to go into it. The default settings work perfectly for me. That's how you use uBlock Origin as your ad blocker. Just be sure to know that if you have a website that it's acting up on, to turn it off, and then you can hit this refresh and it'll reload the page with the ad blocker off. And you notice the ads will start popping up here now. Whoa, look at that one. So that's it for today. I can't use a browser without an ad blocker on it in today's internet. But be sure, if there's a site that you do like to use and want to support them, turn off the ad blocker for that site. If this video is of value to you, be sure to like it, and also check out my website over at educate.me. Stay classy.